Democrats. Today is Friday, February 24th, and it's time for the Chair's Daily Live. Happy Friday. So it's February 24th. That marks 1 year since Russia's invasion of Ukraine. And I couldn't let the day go without just acknowledging that and acknowledging how proud I am as us as a nation that we're helping. Proud I am of Biden, who made a surprise visit on this 1 year anniversary, got in and got out without the benefit of a whole army. And how disappointed I am with the Democrats in the House who are suggesting that we cease supporting a sovereign nation who was minding their business and being attacked by a dictator. So that's today, February 24th. Now, this week I've been talking about how important it is, how important words are, and how words matter. And so today's word is uninhabitable. Uninhabitable is basically what our legislature is making of our state. People are graduating college and leaving town. Teachers are seeking better pay and leaving the state. And they recognize it. And our legislature, they recognize that this is what's happening because there's a bill up that's offering a 2-year income tax break or relief for new college grads. So they graduate from college and then they stay in Oklahoma for 2 years and they get a tax break. We need folks to stay, but a little bitty tax break isn't enough to incentivize people to come here, bring their friends here, stay and start a life here. What it's going to take is it being a more welcoming place, not just for individuals, but also for businesses. Businesses aren't coming here. And a lot of the reason is because of our oppressive laws. Folks can't bring their family here if their family isn't going to be safe. Folks don't want to bring their family here if our education system is amok. Is the only word I can use. And so businesses aren't coming here and folks are leaving, making our state uninhabitable. I can rattle off all of the stats, right? Oklahoma is number 51 of places to live for women. We rank 49th in education. We rank, I think, 46 in outcomes for kids. We're in the top 10 of food deserts. We have so many hospitals closing. So there are all of those things. But it's the obvious. People aren't staying here after they get educated, and teachers are leaving because we don't treat them right. We need our legislature to focus on things that make Oklahoma inhabitable and make what people want to stay and come here. Dispense with the drag bills, dispense with the book banning, dispense with the divisive laws and focus on the things that make Oklahoma great, make Oklahoma a place to want to be here. And let me give you a hint. It's not hyper-focusing on religion, although that's the tack that they're taking right now. Right now, our state leadership is hyper-focused on religion. Now, full disclosure, I am a Christian. But I think I'm a 21st century Christian, in that I recognize that my journey with what happens for me in the future, in an afterlife, is for me and my Creator. And I believe that what you're out there doing, as long as you're doing it in a way that doesn't oppress other people, more power to you. However, our superintendent of public instruction, I know y'all get sick of hearing about him. I get sick of talking about him. He's trying to enforce prayer in school. Right now, kids already have a moment of reflection, a silent moment of reflection at the top of the day, which means they can sit there quietly and not pray. They can pray. They can meditate. They could, get in a couple more winks. That's already there. That already exists. But now he's doubling down and insisting that it be prayer. Here's the challenge with prayer. Whose prayer? Whose prayer? Christians, white Christian nationalists, Buddhists, Hindu, Muslim. Whose prayer? And who gets to decide whose prayer? Our breakdown in our state, I think I have a graphic here. Our breakdown in our state, I don't know if you can read that. I know I cannot. Shows that 18% of our population considers themselves unaffiliated with religion. 18%. What are those kids supposed to do? 12% are agnostic. They're not sure that they even acknowledge that there is a higher power. What are they to do in this moment of prayer? Right now, in the moment of quiet reflection, we're not singling them out. We're not making it difficult for them. But when we make it a prayer moment, we're singling out. We're making it difficult for some kids. And in elementary school, most of the time, your religion is decided by your parents. You may or may not have decided to go along with that religion. But now we're going to force it down their throat in a school setting. That call me crazy, but that's a personal decision. And while they're minor, it's a personal decision that they can talk over with their parents, not at the school. But he's doubling down and he's making it an issue. Fortunately, our new Attorney General rescinded there's a lawsuit that our last Attorney General put forth that basically said, yeah, we can make charter schools and private schools religious, and it's perfectly fine if they take state tax dollars. Our new Attorney General is saying, yeah, that's tantamount to forcing religion in schools, and those two things should be separate. He's just the Attorney General, but it makes sense to me. Religion is a very personal decision. And when you're a minor, it should be a decision discussed in your home. It should not be something that's forced on you at school. So we're going to force religion, but we're going to silence the history of a bunch of our folks. And all of that, I don't hear how we're teaching math. I don't hear what we're doing to make sure that our young scholars are prepared for a life where they have to be responsible for themselves, because we're focused on all this other jazz. And where we need to be focused on, how do we make sure that our scholars are competitive? So these are the kind of things that I think are contributing to Oklahoma becoming uninhabitable. But I live here, and I live here on purpose. And for those of you who are watching who live here on purpose or have a reason that you live here, I beg you to get involved. I beg you to get involved, talk to your legislators, get involved, talk to your students' teachers. Get involved with your state party. Show up at precinct elections on March 16th, no matter what your county is. Show up at your county convention. Take part. Help us recruit candidates that you will vote for, and then support those candidates once they decide to run. That's how we make a difference, is we have to elect a better grain of folk. I've been working on it for quite some time. I know some of you want it. I'm asking you to join me in this work. We've got to send more common sense folks to the Capitol. We've got to send more folks who are concentrated on the real issue and not pushing some national agenda or some specific religion's agenda. It's a lot. It's a lot. I was going to talk about utilities, but I've kind of already brought the day down, and we're going into the weekend, so I'll save that for another day. Please have a wonderful weekend. This is the last weekend in Black History Month. Go learn something. And I'll see you back here Monday at 4:15. You guys have a great weekend.